Everyone, how are you all? I hope all are doing great and fantastic. So, friends, once again, I'm here to talk with all of you. And, friends, today I have something new for you that I want to share with all of you because mostly and most of the people are confused that they want to speak in English language, they want to speak fluent English language, but for speaking fluent English language, what is the strategy that they have to follow? So, I have brought some strategy for you that you can follow, and definitely if you will be able to follow that steps every day, you will see drastic change, you will see improvement in your journey. Just requesting to all of you that please watch this video till the very end because this is very informative videos for you. So watch this video until it ends, and without any further delay, let's get into the video. So friends, why I have chosen this topic, it is not an topic, is it is a concern of every learner. They are learning English language, but most of the learner want to speak fluent English language. Aware that what is the strategy and what are the strategy they will have to follow for speaking in fluent English, for speaking in English language with fluency. They are unaware about it, that what are the strategy they will have to follow for speaking in English language with fluency. So today, friends, I have 6 steps I want to share. I want to share my sixth step strategy with all of you, and definitely you will have to follow that. Okay, so friend, my first strategy and my first step is that practice regularly. Okay, we all know that practice makes a man perfect, but somewhere and most of the people are not able to maintain their consistency. We just do our practice 3 or 4 days regularly, and after that, what happened with us? After that, we start feeling that I'm not getting improvement, I'm not improving, and I'm not learning, I'm not doing anything. This kind of negative things come into our mind, and because of this kind of thoughts, we stop our practicing, and we don't have to do like this. Okay, if you are thinking negative, so definitely negative things will come into your mind. So always think positive, and sometimes it happen with all the people. It doesn't matter they are fluent English speaker or not. It happens with all of us that sometimes we feel very positive or sometimes we feel very negative. So how can you maintain your consistency? You will have to just practice regularly. Try to engage yourself in English conversation as often as possible, whether with your friends or with your English language learner. Try to speak in English language, try to engage yourself, okay, all the time. Just try to speak in your English language. If you do not have any partner, so you can be your own partner. You can make yourself a partner. You can do practice with yourself, but do not stop practicing. Every day, at least 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you will have to practice. Just speak about yourself. If you do not know anything, speak about yourself. It is called regular practice. Okay, so you will have to follow these first steps, and just practice every day. And if I talk about second step, so second step is that be an active listener. Sometimes we do as I was doing in my previous time of this journey. I was just listening, but I was not focusing on their sentence structure. I was not focusing on their pronunciation mostly. So mostly I was not focusing, and most of the learner, they are not focused on their words. Okay, so while listening, just to do listening practice as much as you can. And while listening words, while listening to anyone, while listening English content videos, while listening English podcasting, while listening English movies, so just what you have to do, just focus. You will have to focus on their words, you will have to focus on their words pronunciation, because mostly we make mistake on pronouncing words. Okay, I was just listening. If I talk about my journey, so when I started, so that time I was watching videos every day, I was listening every day, but I was not focusing on sentence structure, I was not focusing on word pronunciation. Because of that, I had to face so much problem with my voice actually. And even right now I have some accent problem, so I'm just working on that. And I'm just guiding you. If you are in the beginning level of this journey, so you will have to focus on English pronunciation. So in this way, you will have to follow step by step you will have to follow each and every step for getting improvement, for getting fluency. Okay, so this was my second step. If I talk about my third step, so that is think in English language. We always say, and mostly we have heard that thinking in English is the best way of speaking in English. Okay, so the question is, how can I think in English language? I'm in the beginning level. So friends, I have uploaded one video on this topic, so please watch that video. Link is in description box, so check description box. So just visit that videos once and you will get the strategy how can you think in English language. Okay, so now the point is how to think in English language in short way. I want to say that try to formulate your conversation in English language rather than translating from your native language. Okay, try to formulate your words in English language, try to think in English language, whatever comes in your mind, try to translate English to English. We do, we just think in our native language and we just try to translate that in English language. This is the minor mistake that we make, and because of that we are not able to get fluency, we are not able to get our improvement. Okay, so you will not have to do this. Just try to think in English and just try to speak English. Okay, that try to formulate your words in English. Okay, so this was the third step. And if I talk about fourth step, so that is expand your vocabularies. Expand your vocabularies means if you do not have enough words, so how can you share your thoughts in front of anyone? The person with whom you will talk, that would not like to talk with you, because all the time if you use same words, they will understand that you don't have proper words, you don't have enough words for talking with them, so they would not like to talk with you and you will not be able to convey your thoughts in proper way in front of anyone. So for that things you will have to expand your vocabularies as much as you can. And I'm not saying that you will have to learn vocabularies every day 10 or 20 you will have to learn, not that much. Okay, what you have to do, you will have to learn at least one vocabulary in a day, and try to use that vocabularies in your daily conversation for reinforcing your memory. Okay, for reinforcing your memory you will have to use that word, you will have to make sentences by using that word. Okay, expanding vocabulary is the main part of your language and is the main part of your getting fluency. Okay, so this was the fourth step, and I have another three steps that is record yourself. And in my previous videos I have suggested about it, that record yourself, because when you record yourself you will be able to know the areas where you need to improve. Okay, you will, whenever you will listen your speech, your speech will give you the areas, your speech will tell you that you need to improve in this area. So obviously you will know your needy area where you need to improve. Okay, so for getting fluency, for speaking in a fluent English language, this is the main part, that record yourself. This whatever I had told about getting fluency, that was really very marvelous, amazing topic was that, amazing step was that. Okay, so you will have to keep that things in your mind. And one more thing, I have one another steps for you, that be patient and confident. Okay, mostly we just learn English language, we try to speak in English language, but when we get some negativity, when we get some disappointed, we feel that, oh my god, what is happening, I'm not doing anything, I cannot, it's not my cup of tea, it's not cup of tea for me, I cannot. I don't know what kind of negativity come in our mind, and because of that we think about quitting this journey. Okay, so be patient and confident, because learning English language is the part of taking times. It takes time. Language learning means taking time. Language learning means giving time. And whether you are learning Hindi, English, your mother tongue, whatever you are learning, language always takes time. Okay, so do not be afraid about making mistake also, because sometimes we feel very negativity that I make so many mistakes while speaking. So it is the part of our language journey. So obviously we will make mistake because we don't have proper words, we don't have proper I can say that practice, we don't have proper practice, we don't have proper ideas for speaking. Forgetting that idea, we are just making mistake so that we can learn. So these things you will have to keep in your mind, that in this way guides, I have told about 6 steps of getting fluency. That was first was that practice regularly. You will have to maintain your consistency, you will have to practice every day as often as you can. Okay, and you will have to engage yourself in English language. You will have to talk with your friends or with your English language learner, anyone with whom you can practice every day. Okay, and my second step was that listen actively. You will have to be a good listener. First you will have to focus on pronunciation while listening in English podcast, in English content, whatever you listen. So just listen, they are pronouncing words. Okay, and my third step was that think in English. Think in English, and I had told you about it that I have uploaded one videos on this. So just to check out description box, you will get the link and just click on that. Just to watch that video. That video I have shared some tips that you can follow and you can start thinking in English. Okay, so thinking in English language means thinking. So thinking in English means for me, think yourself in English. Okay, so try to think in English language. And my fourth step was that expand your vocabularies, because if we have enough vocabularies, so we can talk with anyone easily. But if we do not have enough vocabularies, so we will get afraid of making mistakes, of not being able to continue our conversation. So we will afraid about it. Okay, so just expand your vocabularies. Try to learn one word in a day. Try to learn at least one word in a day. Okay, try to just and try to reinforce that words for your memory. Okay, and my fifth step was that record yourself. As I had told you that I have uploaded one video on this. You can record your speech, and your speech will guide you that where you need to improve. It's simple tips that you can follow easily. And my last and sixth step was that just be patient and confident. Learning English means giving time. Language, it may be any language, it always takes time. Okay, so do not be afraid of making mistake, do not be afraid of taking time. I'm taking too much time, nobody took nobody takes this much time, so do not be afraid about it. Always keep one thing in your mind, that I'm doing and I have started, I will just end this journey, I will end and I will complete. Okay, so these are the things that you will have to keep in your mind, and just always try to focus on your journey. Try to be an active learner. Okay, so friends, I hope that you got something from this video. If you got something, so please do not forget subscribe to this channel. If you are, so keep learning. Have a nice day. Take care.